everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla, and if you're interested in lifestyle videos sprinkled with magic, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. In today's video, I thought it would be fun if we did a little Q&A. So I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me some questions, ask me anything. So I screenshotted all of them, and I'm going to be answering those for you guys today. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. So the first question is, what are your goals for the year? So I did share a lot of my goals in the 2023 goals video that I shared earlier, but I did want to share like a few other goals that I had. I don't even know if I mentioned this in that video, but a few other goals that I have for myself is to stay consistent with my exercise and also like healthy eating habits. So I'm really just trying to cook at home more and not eat out a lot, because I would always just do takeout or like Uber Eats because it was just convenient and I just wanted something to eat. But now that I have more time, I've been trying to go to the grocery store a lot more to buy food for myself for the week, and I've also just been trying to stay consistent with my workouts. So I typically try to exercise at least 3 times a week, and then of course I'm walking like crazy. Like I walk Tycho about like 2 to 3 times a day, and then I even have a little walking pad, so when I'm at home just like watching YouTube videos or like watching shows, I can walk while watching. Really a huge goal for me is to just stay active and stay consistent with like healthy eating and exercise. Another one of my goals that I don't know if I mentioned in my other video was I do want to go to New York. I have a group chat plan with some of my friends to go to New York, but hopefully the group chat actually makes it out of the group chat and goes to New York. But that's actually supposed to be later in the year, so I'm still crossing my fingers that it'll happen, but we'll see. So those are just like a few of my other goals that I had for this year, or those are pretty much like the goals that I'm just focused on right now. Another question is, what is my favorite designer bag in my collection? So that's a hard one. I feel like it always changes. I would say my favorite handbag like at the moment is definitely my Dior saddlebag. I have gotten so much use out of this bag because I just love how it's just like a cute little shoulder bag, but you can still see like the CD logo. I think that is so cute, and I've just been wearing this like non-stop. I just love this bag. This was such a good purchase, and I also love how it fits a really decent amount. So this is such a cute bag. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love it and I've worn it so much. But if I were to pick like my favorite out of my whole entire collection, like I could only keep one, I would probably pick my cutie little Chanel Diana vintage bag. And I picked this up like in peak COVID, like in 2020, so I'm pretty sure I got this for like under $3,000, which is an amazing price because now I know that they go for $5,000. But I just love how classic it looks. Like I get a lot of use out of this because it's such a cute little evening bag, but it also can be casual as well. But I think the way this bag was made is just absolutely stunning. Like they really don't make bags like this anymore, but the lambskin is just so nice and still in great condition even though it's like as old as me, and the gold hardware is just absolutely stunning. Like they really just don't make bags like this anymore, and I just love this bag. It is such a classic. I think this would probably just be like my all-time favorite bag in my collection, but I still love all my bags equally, so but if I had to pick one, I'd pick this one. Also, talking about my handbags totally reminds me that I need to do an updated handbag collection video. I didn't do one last year because I only bought one bag, but this year I'm actually waiting for one bag to come in the mail, and I am hoping to acquire a few bags on an upcoming trip that I have. So I think maybe towards the middle of the year or the end of the year I'll do an updated bag collection, so stay tuned for that. So another question I got was, how do you spread love? And I absolutely love this question because I feel like it is so important to tell people in your life that you love them and you appreciate them. So I love this question, but I think I'm going to answer this question by kind of answering like what my love languages are. So if you guys don't know, there are 5 different love languages, and they are words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch. And these 5 different love languages basically just tell us how we want to be loved and the ways that we show love to others. So my top love language is acts of service and quality time. Like I really try to show people I love them by helping them out, by doing something for them, like giving them a ride or something, or like dropping something off, or helping them watch their dog or something. But I love to show people that I love them through helping them out, and also quality time. Like as much as I love receiving a gift, like I feel like spending time is so much more important than any like physical gift you could ever get. And especially as an adult, like I feel like it's so hard to find time to spend with each other. So when you actually prioritize spending time with each other and are really intentional about trying to spend time together and being really present in the moment, I feel like that is so meaningful and important to me, because I just feel like everyone is so busy, so whenever someone makes the time to hang out with me and have like an amazing conversation, like I just love and appreciate that so much. So those are pretty much my love languages and how I like to receive love, but also how I love to show my appreciation and love for others. Understanding other people's love languages just really helps you understand people better and how they love being loved, I guess I would say. So let me know what your love language is down below. Another question I have is, when are you coming to Walt Disney World again? We need to meet up. And you guys, I wish I was going to Disney World again, because after I left Disney World, I feel like so many different things just opened again. They opened the new Guardians ride, they opened the new Fantastic show, and I absolutely just love the new little segments that they had. Like, I wish they kind of incorporated it into the Disneyland show, but anyways. And Disney World also has Tron, which is opening soon. There's just a lot of things going on, and I imagine that they'll probably have a lot of special things for the Disney 100 celebration. I don't know, someone fact check me on that, but I wish I was going to Disney World soon. But as of right now, I don't have anything planned, but I would love to go, but probably not this year, so maybe within like the next couple of years. But either way, I would love to meet you, Alex. The next question that I have is, do you have any goals in life you wanna... Wait. The next question is, do you have any goals in life you want to accomplish in the next year? So the big one for me, I've definitely talked about this a lot, but I really want to move out and like buy my own place. Like, I really want to have like my own space, and I want to like decorate my place how I want it and just have everything like the way I want it. And I also of course like want to live with Matthew and Tycho, and also just because I mainly work from home, so I definitely want to just have my own office space instead of just like having everything in my room or working on the dining table. Like, I really just want my own dedicated workspace to do, of course, like my corporate work, but also do like content creation stuff, and also just I need more storage for all my things. So that's one of my big goals for this year. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year just because of everything like with my job situation, but I'm really hoping things can still turn around and I can end up on top and still buy a house. But I'm also not going to beat myself up if it happens like within the next few years. So that's a huge goal for me. We'll see if it happens. Pray for me, you guys, that like miracles happen for me, okay? And the next few questions that I have are about Disney. So the next question is favorite food at Disneyland and DCA. So at Disneyland, I definitely love Carnation Cafe for breakfast. Like, I love starting my morning at Carnation Cafe, getting a really good breakfast with some Mickey waffles and the skillet that they have. Like, if you've seen my Disneyland vlogs where I eat at Carnation Cafe, you know what I'm talking about. But either way, Carnation Cafe is just so good, and it's on Main Street, and Main Street is just like such a vibe for me. So love Carnation Cafe for breakfast. And then I also like a few specific items that I really love at Disneyland are the lobster rolls. Those are so good. It is at Harbor Galley, like right across from Haunted Mansion. Like, Matthew had it for the first time like last year, and he thought it was really good as well. So we need to get more lobster rolls more often, and it's just like such a good treat. And another item at Disneyland that I love, like if you know me, you know I love this, chicken fusilli. Like, I literally talk up this pasta so much, and Matthew is always like, you could totally make this at home, but it's just so good, okay? Like, every time I go to the parks, I always have to have it, and we typically go to Alien Pizza Planet for dinner, so I always have it. And like, recently they came out with this new item, shrimp fusilli, and it's even more perfection because I absolutely love seafood. Like, I think if Matthew wasn't allergic to fish, I probably could be a pescatarian maybe, because I just love seafood that much. So when they came out with the shrimp fusilli, it was just everything to me, and I absolutely love it. And I tell everyone pretty much to try the shrimp or chicken fusilli because it's just so good, and it just really hits the spot for me, okay? So now to talk about my favorite food at DCA. Honestly, like, Disney California Adventure food isn't always like as good to me. Like, I like Disneyland food a lot better because I think they have a lot more variety. Like, sometimes I think at Disney California Adventure you basically just get like burgers, fries, and hot dogs, which is totally fine, but sometimes I just want something a little different. But I really like to eat at Pim's Test Kitchen. Their food is always really good. Actually, something else that I really love at DCA that I tried on my recent trip was the quesadilla tacos. Those are so good. Like, I really wish I had more. Like, I need to find a place here that sells really good quesadilla tacos, and I know at Disneyland they actually have a quesadilla sandwich, so I just need to try all the things. But either way, the tacos at Disney California Adventure are so good. I have to get it on my next trip. But if you guys have any other food recommendations at Disney California Adventure, then let me know, because I feel like I always just I'm not really that impressed with Disney California Adventure unless it's like Festival of Holidays, or I feel like the Lunar New Year food would be really good. But anyways, if you guys have any other Disney California Adventure recommendations, then let your girl know. But I of course love going to DCA for like the alcoholic beverages. There's so many drinks at the Hollywood Lounge that I really like, so hopefully that answers your question. The next question I have is, will you be going to Princess Night? And no, unfortunately, I will not be going to Princess Night. Like, I've never been to a ticketed event before, so I've always just been kind of wary because I've heard mixed reviews and I don't know if it'll be worth it. But Princess Night looks like it'll be so much fun. I'm definitely going to be just like living through everyone's stories because I hope they bring out like a lot of the rare princesses that they don't always bring out, like Mulan, Esmeralda. Like, does Esmeralda count as a princess? I don't know. But either way, like if I were to go to a ticketed event, I would definitely want to go to like Princess Night, of course, Sweetheart Night, and I also think Oogie Boogie Bash looks really fun. So let me know if you guys think I should go to a ticketed event in the comments down below, because I have like no point of reference, so I feel like I just need to experience it for myself one day. But let me know which one you think I should go to. And the next question is, next Disney trip planned. So I actually have a pretty big trip coming up in May, but I don't want to reveal where it is yet just because I don't want to jinx anything, but I definitely will update you guys later. But I do want to plan a trip to Disneyland in April because I really want to see all of the Disney 100 stuff. Like, I really want to see all of the decorations, like the purple decorations, and I really want to see the new World of Color and the new fireworks show, and of course I want to go on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I'm really hoping we can make it down in April, like before the summer, before it gets like way too hot. But nothing is booked yet, but guys, pray for me that it actually happens. I'm really manifesting it for myself. So but I'll definitely keep you posted when I have a trip planned. So the last few questions that I have, they kind of go together, so I'm just gonna kind of answer it together. But the questions are, how old were you when you started to enjoy Disneyland, and first Disney trip you ever remember? I wish I had like a specific age that I could share with you, like the first time I went to Disneyland, but like my parents tell me that they took me to Disneyland when I was like 3 or 4, and they waited all day for like a really prime spot for the parade because Mulan was in it, but then I was asleep. But either way, my point of the story was, I've been going to Disneyland like ever since I was a kid. Like, a lot of my family vacations were to Disneyland. Like, the 3 places we would pretty much travel like all the time is Hawaii because my aunt lives there or used to live there, and then Tahoe because we like to do skiing and snowboarding, and then Disneyland because we love Disney. So I've like really grown up loving Disney. Like, I don't remember a specific point in time where I started loving Disney or Disneyland. Disney has always just been like a part of my life, and then as I got older, like I think as when I went to college and I got a part-time job and I could afford going on more Disney trips on my own, then I really started going a lot more. But I really loved Disneyland since the beginning. Like, my parents really loved Disney, so I really love Disney. But Disney magic really just like runs through my veins. So yeah, I can't really remember a specific first trip, but I definitely remember like a lot of trips growing up. But actually, like the first Disney trip that I have like distinct memories from was when I went to Disney World in 2008 with like my cousins, because we all stayed in a room together, like me and my cousins, and it was really fun. And like I remember riding Splash Mountain like 5 billion times because it was like winter and the line was really short. But yeah, that is pretty much like the first Disney trip that I have like really distinct memories of. But I know I went to Disneyland a lot like growing up as a kid. So I also asked you guys on my stories if you guys had any last minute questions, and no one asked a question, but that's totally fine because I feel like I've been talking for way too long. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Hopefully you guys liked it. I really like to film these Q&A videos because you guys get to learn a little bit more about me, and I also feel like it's a conversation because you're asking me questions and I can share my answers back. But I also would love you guys to continue the conversation by leaving some of your answers to these questions in the comments below. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys liked it and you want to see more Q&As from me, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments, what is your love language? Like, I would absolutely love to know. And be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video from me. Let's stay connected. Follow me on my socials. They're both just Kayla's Ever After. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.